さあ、じゃあ始めましょうか。何すんだっけ。えーっとよしこ。あ、トリビスは来てないのか。とはい、どうやら始まってるらしいので、はい、じゃあ行きましょう。低気圧が来ると私途端にね、体調を崩すんで。なかった。なんもなかった。ごめん。マジごめん。なんもなかったね。
The demon of Virantium, huh? And they called you that before, the demon.
Ah, you don't have that enchanted barbed arrow in your quiver because you think it's pretty.
It is, though, isn't it? The red shimmer is the enfeebling magic, and the spike tip is designed to splinter inside the target.
Very nice.
すごいなーが very nice なんだね。
Come on, Ilario will meet us at Cafe Pietra. It's not that far from here. We have time before he arrives. I wouldn't mind looking around a while.
大丈夫この人。ヘベレケ？
The markets are running. Good. We need to get some things while we're here. Treviso. I barely had time to look around when we returned from the ossuary.
This place, does it feel very different?
In some ways, more than I expected, but then, perhaps it's me. Ah, here.
A potted plant?
For Harding's garden. Spearmint is supposed to calm bad dreams. It's good in desserts, too.
So, you and Ilario are cousins?
Yes, but we're more like brothers. Katarina took us both in, a long time ago now.
The anthem almost.
Here's the place. Belara mentioned the daily seafood recipe she wants to make.
The demon of Virantium is grocery shopping for the demon.
Have you seen what they eat? It's a miracle you didn't all starve before you hired me.
When we met, it didn't seem like Ilario and Katarina were close.
It was hard to be close to her, even for me. And I was her favorite.
Enjoy the feeling of rich Trevisan land.
あ
Good selection. Fresh fruit. Nev only eats fried fish. You'd think a detective would have discovered scurvy by now.
Is that everything on the list?
Yes, and Ilario should be here by now. Let's go before he gets himself in trouble.
スライディングも何もできない。
You can't buy something for everyone but yourself. Here, this is for you.
A wyvern-toothed dagger? I loved wyverns as a boy. Katarina would never let me have one of these, though. Cafe Pietra's just ahead.
That's where we're meeting your cousin? Why not the casino?
House Cantori has many talents. Making coffee is not one of them.
Finally. I thought you might leave me here all by my lonesome.
Please. You think I'd ever pass up Cafe Pietra's coffee?
You see, Rook, my cousin is all stomach and no heart.
Don't mind him. Ilario cannot appreciate anything but himself. They serve a specialty roast here. Andoral's breath. Bitter and sweet, like a kiss goodbye. You should try it.
You just described my dream cup of coffee. So, is there a reason we're not talking about Ilario's information or what?
We're still being spied on.
No, the last one just left. Couldn't take your coffee talk.
So, you have something?
The crows I sent after Sarah have picked up her trail. They say she's gone to Virantium.
ナーブの出番だな。ナーブいねえけど。
I have a friend who's very good at finding people.
Katerina was first talent. This is crow business. We can handle it.
Apparently not. Your lead is no good, cousin.
You have better information?
We're compromised. There's no other way Sarah could even touch Katerina. You need your eyes here, in Antiva.
Sarah would never be foolish enough to stay. Not with you out for blood.
Of course she would. If the crows protecting her are here.
Rook, reason with him, would you? He's being paranoid.
I am not paranoid. She came after me. She came after Katerina. She will come for you too.
If it'll make you feel better, I'll clean house, all right? Leave it to me.
He's gone.
Of course he is. Ilario always caves under pressure.
話を聞かないやつだ。
Zara's not gonna get Ilario, and she's not getting away with anything she's done. I promise.
Don't promise. But thank you.
私今鼻が死んでるからな。まるで別れのキスか。
Bitter and sweet, you called that blend? Like a kiss goodbye. So, what would a first kiss be?
Honey and lavender cream. Sweet. Intriguing. And you? How would you describe it?
思い出させてもらわないと。
First kisses? It's been a while. I might need a refresher.
I see. You lead an adventurous life.
No more than you, I'm guessing.
I've always thought that to live truly is to live fully. But even before I was captured, my life was not really my own. So much had been determined for me.
家族の期待は大変だぞ。
Being grandson to the first Talon must come with a lot of baggage.
And when I proved I could carry it, the expectations only grew.
It can't have been easy. But it's forged a man of strength and principle. That's no bad thing.
Not when I hear that from you. How's your coffee?
Dark, complex, and intriguing. Ready to head back to the lighthouse?
Almost.
お、エピックになったよ。はい。ってことで、次は、トレビソでできることをやっていきましょう。
Best place in Treviso.
You can't force these spaces. They just kind of form where people are.
Not even an hour as the Treviso market.
I've always loved market days, except for when they're occupied by Antam.
できたできた。ぶっ壊していくスタイル。ぶっ壊すのはちゃんと理由があるんですよ。
So this is Treviso.
Trouble ahead.
Don't worry, Tyr and Viago sent us.
You with the goddess? Yes! Kill them! Kill the Anton!
We've got Anton between us and our crows.
Well, they aren't doing.
They're
Got
weak
it?
on the left! Got them!
え
That's done.
おいおい。
Are you Jacobus?
Darren, my cousin. Please, you have to finish Darren's contract. It's about the butcher. My cousin was going to spy on someone.
We will take care of it. Go back to the diamond.
I will, just...
That note said Dareth should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Tyr and Viago. Just follow the marks.
There will be a trail of marks left by previous crows. It will lead us right to it.
I saw something like that on a wall we passed earlier.
Let's go look.
危ない危ない。なんかあるみたいだな。
Right.
ちょ待って。あ、落ちる。 ダメか。なんかあるみたいだね。
A crow mark. Perfectly thrown.
Got to be Darrett's trail. Keep an eye out. Another mark this way.
I'm glad the market's still open during occupation. Probably helps to feel that some things are still the same.
I meant to pick up more spices. Another time.
まあ何もないときは何もないよね。
Here's another crow mark.
The demon of Virantium, huh? And they called you that before the demon.
You don't have that enchanted barbed arrow in your quiver because you think it's pretty.
It is, though, isn't it? The red shimmer is the enfeebling magic.
This is where the marks lead. Darrett's contract must be here somewhere. The butcher is making poison. Comic.
The poison that destroys your mind? That comic?
Well, if I were the butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line.
The butcher unleash this on Treviso.
He won't. The on-time brought in a craft master to mix the poison. He's at the garrison. We stop him there before this goes any further. Don't look down. Back on the ground soon. Hang on.
こっちでありそう。
Trouble nearby.
なんかあったわ。
End it quick.
倒せるかな。やるだけやってみる。25だよ。何そのハーディング、謎のステップ。できるかな。まあいいや。20くらいになったらやろう。ええ
The demon of Virantium, huh? And they called you that before.
Take him out, quick!
What was I talking about? The demon of Virantium, huh? And they called you that before, the demon.
You don't have that enchanted bark arrow in your quiver because you think it's pretty.
We're in. Let's find the comic master.
Get ready. You cannot forbid the crows!
やべ。
I command you to ignore whispers. I command you to ignore traitors. I can smell you, an outsider. Time to test my skill. I am will made flesh. So much flesh. The butcher did not come to me.
It's done. The comic master's dead.
Good. That's good.
First things first. Let's destroy the rest of the poison. Then we figure out what was going on here. That's the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look back.
ああ、右目が。右鼻も。
Wait. This note says that wasn't all the comic. The butcher's angry because some went missing.
What? Who stole it?
No idea. But the note does mention the butcher's inside traitor. The occupation had helped. Tyr and Viago need to know they were right.
壊れないんだ。すげえな、これ。
Are you out of your minds? I told you crows to stay out of this.
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
政治家か？
You're responsible for the city?
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now, you've angered the butcher.
It's bigger than whatever it is you're whining about. The gods are corrupting some of the Antam.
And the butcher?
You two were right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You Talons are known for infighting and betrayal.
You're accusing them? One of their crows died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
We're allies. Of course I'll help.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Evenchi. The crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you, Governor.
さてと。あれさんか。あんま使うことないんだけどね。はい、次。 茶攻撃できる。
Rook, do you have a minute?
Of course. Something wrong?
Thea wants to meet.
Well, that doesn't sound like a bad thing.
She wants to plan Katerina's funeral.
Oh, right. Let's not keep Taya waiting.
For me?
Ish, I see.
You've been quiet?
I know. Just thinking. I heard a voice. It told me I was touched by the ancients and seek her out.
答えが得られる
Do
で
you
は
think this voice has answers?
She must. What if she's like me? Maybe that's why she said to look to those closest to
Meaning...
the children of the stone. Dwarves. Not surfacers like me, but the ones from the deep roads. Almost 10 years ago, a shaper from Orzammar bonded with a titan. It would make sense. Volta. That was the shaper's name. Maybe there are more like her down there.
投稿していい？
You gonna drag me down to the deep roads?
I will absolutely drag you with me wherever. I'll check with my contacts in Orzammar. The minute they give me a lead, we'll go.
It's a date? I mean, pre-arranged. Unless you wanted it to be a date. Right.
で次あっち。
A sharp eye, a quick mind, and luck. That's most of the job.
So...
It takes a certain...
何してんの？
What are you two up to?
We're talking, just two... Valara had more questions about my work. She can... It all sounds so... Those... Every...
You don't need to tell me if you're not comfortable.
It's less that, and more that the...
まあ気が散らかっちゃうけどね、特に決まってない。
I see. Well, I'll...
よし。空気を読んで俺は立ち去るぜ。なんで4人じゃダメなんだろうね。
Good, you're here.
Thank you for making the arrangements, Thea.
For Katerina? How could I do otherwise? I'm so sorry, Lucanis. This must be such a blow. Rook, thank you for coming with him. I need Juan de la Muerte to plan this. His cousin has been no help at all.
I'm sorry, Thea. This is just too much right now.
If there's anything I can do, just say the word.
You're such a dear. I hope these two are paying attention.
Thea, don't flirt with my colleague.
Jealous? Fine. To business, then. There's a lot to plan. But first, I need the ashes.
Ashes?
Make it help us. Yes, the ashes. Katerina's ashes. From the cremation?
Oh, yes, of course. I'll get them to you right away.
Ilario, what happened?
What do you mean?
Katerina, how? How did the Venatori get to her? When? Where? In the estate? In the city? How did they get past our people? What did they use? Poison? Blades? I need to know.
Cousin, stop. You can't dwell on this. It'll drive you mad.
I'm not dwelling. Zara killed the first Talon. I have to know how if I'm going to stop her.
I told you. I'm handling it.
Boys, enough of this. We have other things to discuss.
ここで話すことじゃないな。
Continue without me. I'll get you the ashes.
大丈夫か?
How are you holding up?
I'll be fine. Better once we kill Zara Renata. It's him I'm worried about.
Hilario can be a handful. But this? The only time I've seen him like this was when Lucanis died. You're worrying, aren't you? What will people say if they hear the demon of Byzantium has a big, soft heart?
He's been careless at times, but never when his own life was on the line. Zara took down the first Talon. Anyone could be next. And my cousin doesn't want to think about it?
You have a point. It's not like Hilario to ignore a knife coming at him.
What do you need from me for the funeral?
Come. I'll get us some drinks and we can make the arrangements.
Our house owes you for handling all of this.
Katerina was family. Can you imagine what she'd say if she saw us all like this?
She'd be furious, especially at Hilario, as usual.
How did you stay on her good side?
What good side?
To hear Katerina tell it, Lucanis can do no wrong.
It's easy to look good standing next to my cousin.
I'll have my people keep an eye on him for you.
Thank you, Thea.
Go on. I'll let you know if something comes up.
Ah. だんだん薬が効いてきたね。薬っていうか漢方なんですけど。
You keep disrupting the Antam. I'll keep you
ああ、
stopped.
すまんかったわ。あ、ランクアップできるって。
Good luck with your contracts.
どこ行けって？あ、終わったらしい。はい、ということでルカニスンさんのですね。これ別にこれはもうどうでもいいので、次はルカニスの攻撃ですね。 ですね。
There you are. I haven't seen much of you lately. I was getting worried. Everything all right? Wait, that dagger. I've seen it before.
Solus was using it at the ritual site.
No, before that. Shit, it can't be. Look at it, Rook.
I have. Plenty. Ever since it hurt Harding.
Remember that story I told you about me and Hawk, Meredith and Orsino? How the trouble started in Kirkwall? On our expedition to the Deep Roads, that's what we found. That's what my brother tried to kill us for. An idol made of red lyrium. That sang a song which drove anyone who heard it mad.
Are you sure it's the same thing?
Oh, look at it. It's changed, but it's the same size. Same ring at the top. Not to mention, it's pure lyrium. No one, not even the dwarves in Orzammar, work pure lyrium like that. It's too dangerous.
If that's true, if this dagger is the red lyrium idol from your story, how did Solus cleanse it of the blight?
I have no idea. I can't believe you.
Oh, hey, Rook.
You seem a little more comfortable with your new abilities.
Things are weird, but I'm adjusting.
All right, Harding. What's on your mind?
So, the Wardens. I know some. A married couple Varric and I met while we were tracking Solus.
I'd almost forgot about that.
You think they'll talk to us? After the first Warden?
It's worth a try?
Okay. Let's see who's in our corner.
Aww. Aww.
Are you one spirit who moves around, or different spirits who all look the same?
As needed, Dweller.
Right.
The deeper currents.
Cold. I felt it the moment the boat docked.
That's the shade going right to your bones.
Darkspawn! Let's clear them out.
Yeah.
If the Darkspawn are Here, the blight on this island is running wild.
Then we'll just have to deal with it.
Over there. Another entryway, like the one that took us to that Source memory.
Wardens Evka and Antoine answered our letter. They're willing to talk.
In the middle of nowhere?
Where the first warden won't notice. But if they don't listen...
Your distraction worked. Could have said it when we were farther away.
Désolé. I didn't say it was a good plan. Ah, you made it!
Antoine, Evka, it's been a while.
Yes, and Harding, it's good to see you again.
I hear you've been causing problems.
助けて。
Solus, the ritual. Ever since I left, it's all gone wrong.
Then we'll fix it.
Or die trying?
That's the deal. What happened?
It's the elven gods. They're real, and they're changing the blight.
Yes,
Darkspawn too. You must have heard of Demeter's Crossing. The blight there was unlike anything I've seen, and it hit too fast. Whatever comes next, it's bad.
A change? Manipulation could explain it. We've been looking into oddities with the blight ourselves, and it's altered. I can feel it.
Then you believe me?
You're a lot of things, Rook, and a good warden's one of them. You wouldn't lie about this.
とても嬉しい。
Thanks, I...
いらっしゃいませ。
Thanks.
Well with you. Now, let's see what we can do.
If the blight's changed, we need our order. The first warden likes us more than you, but that's not saying much.
If he thinks what happened to that village was an aberration, a further hunch from Evka and myself won't win him over.
We need more proof.
If the Darkspawn are changing, Davern might help. Even among wardens, he's known as a monster hunter. He got pulled on a mission, not sure what, but it's farther into the mountains. We can get you a rough location.
I married someone with good advice. You find Davrin, and we'll keep after the blight.
Okay.
Got it. Stay safe.
You too.
We'll see you soon.
Stay sure と Stay soon は何が違うんだろうね。
Well, I'd say we found the camp. So did some Darkspawn, looks like.
The fire's still going.
Were they ambushed?
Easy, boy.
Griffon.
I'll be damned. A griffin.
Trouble is, he's not sure what you are. Neither am I.
Rook. Evka and Antoine sent us. We're looking for Davrin.
You found him. Mind telling me why you smell like Darkspawn? Griffins hunt Darkspawn.
Easy. I'm a warden too. We found blight on the tent. You've had company.
Where are Lancet and Remy?
The camp was empty when we got here.
Hassan, to the trees!
We can help.
Another warden couldn't hurt. Try to keep up.
Hey!
He's got a scent.
お前がそれ使うんだろ、俺これだ。
Do we have a griffin? Aren't they extinct?
Been keeping it quiet, even from other wardens. It's why we're training in the middle of nowhere. Hassan, don't get too far ahead.
That kind of sounded like a no.
If he even listens. He spotted something.
Darkspawn.
Dead Darkspawn. These were part of the training.
Hassan was half right.
There's no time for half wrong. Hassan, we're looking for live Darkspawn.
He understands.
Not sure he understands anything but dinner. Keep on it, Hassan. They're around here somewhere.
How do we get up that?
Griffins have been training for this sort of thing. Let's see if Hassan was paying attention. Hassan, hit that!
That's impressive. You teach him that?
No, Lance and Remy did. They're the Griffin Whisperers. Hold up.
死んじゃったよそれで。
Quite a job for professionals.
おれおれ。あ、そうにあるのか。投げ払ってやんよ。
Remy, where are you hurt? Everywhere. A monster came out of nowhere. Darkspawn were following it. Lancet ran ahead.
It's back?
Davrin, remember. A light touch. Hassan's still learning.
You're the trainer.
Not anymore.
We have to keep going. Let's get through here. Those two statues are the spare key. Line up the symbols.
What did you mean by it's back?
Something's stalking Grey Wardens. We call it the Gloom Howl. I'm hunting. Started happening 7-8 months ago. Darkspawn obeyed. It's some kind of hole. Hassan, on me! No time for hide and seek, Hassan. This is real.
Hassan. Is that Elvin?
It's Elvin, for Eric. Elby grows into her.
The bridge is out.
This place is falling apart. There's a ladder up there. That's our way through this. Good job.
Watch out, Rook. Darkspawn.
Make this quick. We have to get through here. Hassan can help the fight.
Huh?
Watch out. One more to go. Big one.
See?
What was that?
It's coming from the area. There's an elevator we can use to get up there. Never seen Darkspawn this cold. Unless there's a blight.
There's a blight.
Would explain the weird things I'm hearing. But the first warden hasn't said anything.
He doesn't want to listen.
He's a stubborn one.
Why does the Gloomhowler want the Griffins?
The real question's how it knows about them. Up until now, it only went after wardens. Now it shows up here with a rabble of Darkspawn? These Griffins are a secret.
Yeah.
Hi?
Keep moving. The area's not far. Damn it, it's Lancet. I want this thing's head on a pike.
What is that?
Hate the gloom tower. Exploding Darkspawn? What is this?
Like I said, this blight's different. Everything's wrong.
I can hear the other Griffins. Let's get in there.
More Griffins!
We have to get them out of there.
Can't. Some kind of blood magic on these locks.
야, 邪魔すんだ。来た。
Heads up. We got one more Darkspawn. Main load.
なんも考えない脳死で戦えるゲームだなこれ。難易度ここまで下がっちゃうと。
So it can talk.
I'll spill mine before that happens.
And I'll collect, Warden, on both of you.
やってみろ。
Leave these animals alone. They aren't yours.
always belonged to me. Mortal threats are a dull blade.
There are only 13 griffins alive in Thetis. That monster just took 12 of them.
What if we could help get them back?
I'd ask, what's the catch?
I need a monster hunter. For the Blight to end all blights.
The first warden agreed to this?
こっそりやってる。
He'd rather arrest us.
If you're lucky. When has he ever gone easy?
First warden's fighting the wrong war.
Well, you did save Hassan back there, so you're no lightweight. And if you can help get the other griffins back...
He likes the idea.
He's hoping you brought food. All right. Come on, Hassan. Let's get to know our new friends. So this is where you live, huh? In the Fade?
Yeah, it's cozy. And the gods can't find us here.
Right. Never going to get used to that.
We'll find you in a sauna nice. What's wrong?
Everything's wrong. Treviso and Minrathis are both under attack.
Blighted dragons. 2 of them. 1 for each city.
Damn it. So the dragon at Demeter's Crossing wasn't the only one.
You got back just in time.
わかっ神々の気配は。
Any sign of the gods? 2 dragons at once can't be a coincidence.
If it is, the shadow dragons and the crows didn't say anything about it.
Last time you saw the dragon, the gods were nearby, no? They'll be lurking somewhere. Treviso's a merchant city. It has no defenses, and the canals run everywhere. If we don't stop that dragon, people will die. Innocent people. My people. They either die right away from the dragon, or slowly after, from blight in the water. We need to go to Treviso.
And leave Minrathis to burn?
Never.
The Shadow Dragons will fight, right to the end of it. But we're the only ones keeping the Venatori in check. And if we fail, the Venatori will take advantage. They'll make a push for the throne. And hand the gods the entire Tevinter Empire.
どんなタイプなんだ?
Is there any chance we can...
Damn it! There's no time! I need to go home. I need to be in Minrathis.
And I must go to Treviso. Go where you feel you must, Rook. We cannot wait.
What's our move, Rook?
前回トラビスを助けたらミンラーソース、要はナーブのいるところがですね、汚れちゃったんですよね。もう一回倒すことはできるんですけど、じゃあ今回ナーブを助けに行きましょう。
We help Nev in Minrathis.
But the Treviso civilians...
Yeah, I know. I don't like it either. But if the Venatori take control of Tevinter, it's gonna get a whole lot worse. That said, 2 of you should go to Treviso. See if you can help Lucanus get the civilians to safety. And we'll head to Minrathis.
Understood.
Let's all try to make it through this alive, alright?
ということですね、ルカニスさんがですね、 カニさんを裏切るような感じになっちゃうんですよね。初めてだわこれ。
Look, you turned up. We could use the help.
The dragon's tearing up the city, and the Venatori are taking advantage of the chaos to seize control. I've heard they've made it all the way to the Archon's palace.
Forget the Venatori for now. We need to stop the dragon. We can't fight it while it's flying. We need to ground it. If we can keep it here, we can stop it from destroying the city.
All right. Let's see if I can get its attention.
あ、終わっちゃったわ。
Chaos, decay, the past in ruin, and the last few mortal servants of the Dreadwolf.
Gillenane.
We need only one thing from you. Surrender it, and you may go. Give up the Dreadwolf's dagger.
Come get it.
By force, then. Whatever remains of you will become my new creations.
ということでドラゴン戦です。うわー、うわー。
Plan on her being blighted. How should we handle this?
What we came to do.
elsewhere. Hear my voice and return.
It's gone, but it's wounded.
強くなって戻ってくるさ。
Gillenane will heal it, then it'll come back stronger. If only we were faster, or figured out its weaknesses a little quicker.
And we have to keep it grounded.
Take the win. Dragon's still out there, but it could have been worse. It would have been worse if you weren't here.
There's another dragon in Treviso. Maybe there's still time.
Let's go. Hold on, Lucanis. We're on our way. We chased away the dragon in Minrathous. Did you kill the one?
We did not.
That monster flew around the city for hours before it left, utterly out of reach.
It rained ice on the city and spread blight in the canals. Treviso survives for now, as do the crows. But
we came as quick as we could after Minrathous.
there was little chance, however fast you came. The gods timed their invasion well.
I thought we'd be faster. I thought...
You're a Grey Warden. Can anything be done about the blight in the waterways?
First, block off the affected canals. Warn away everyone you can. The Wardens might have something more, but we may have worse coming with the gods.
Just send them word, please.
We will not be idle. There are people to save and Anton to be made examples of. The city must know who did this. Give us time, Rook. If you truly wish to help, the crows will have work.
The others, Nev, are they all right?
They are. And I'm glad you're all right too, Lucanis.
Rook, no more. Not after this. I don't have the heart for anything but helping my city and bringing down those who struck against her.
Dragons, Darkspawn obeying the Venatori? Maybe Solus will know something.
Greetings, friends. Chance Candide at your...
Dark.
The blight has piled itself onto the street. We cannot have it. I will march with 2 Grey Wardens, surely...
Just leave it to us.
Gladly.
これ知らないわ。ルート分岐したな今ので。やば、汚れた街だ。
It's been a while since I was into Winter, but I remember you. I was chasing a rageling, and you were after
The Voldor job.
Take him down.
Back to what we were saying.
The Voldor job.
Is that what you call it? I call it a mess.
Then joining this team, it'll be just like old times.
前作のドラゴンエイジのパラゴンはめっちゃ輝きがいいんですけどね。 人だよな。人だよね。私が今踏みつけてんの。ダークスポンが平然といるわ。
That's what Champs wanted us to clear out. I'll get those blighted boils. That should weaken it. It's working. We're weakening it.
唯一の飛び道具なんでね、これね。おお。
Since when did Dark Souls do that?
I've heard some of the new ones.
Davern's got this one.
I hate to say it, but we should take a look at that darkspawn. Something was off about it. This darkspawn's wearing a necklace. The pendant's shaped like a crow. We need to show this to Chance.
グリフィスがつけてた白仮面の黒仮面版みたいな。今日は休みなんで、感電ダメージがつくらしいから、これ今ね、雷の武器つけてるんでね。でダブリンはね、回復系一切持ってないんで、そうだね。頭上からの C が一番効果いいんだっけ。で、こっちだね。ああ。で、これがね、できなくなっちゃうんですよ。安らぎ系。 逆にナーブは助けてくれたからってこのままなんですよね。で、
Chance? We got rid of the blight in the streets, but we also found this crow pendant on a dock spawn.
Is that... This was Ayers, our trainer for the fledglings. She went missing. And sadly, I must ask you to search for another...
Who is it?
Fletcher. Our provider of fine goods is also missing. They were sending me reports of Anton movement. Here are Fletcher's roots. They deserve a clean end.
Yaba.戦えねえのこいつらと。戦わせろよ。
Will do. No problem.
いいだろそれ。生きるもんだな。ちゃんと走ればいけるもんだな。めっちゃ鼓動音聞こえるんだけど。こうだ。
body to make sure it's really Fletcher. A sealed tube with notes in code. We should take this back to Chance and let him know Fletcher's a piece.
Damn it. Oh, buddy.
Chance, we found Fletcher.
Maker, guide them to your side.
But Fletcher also had these notes. Are you all right?
Merely a call. Thank you, my friends. I must now think and feel.
De,どれですか？これか。あ、違う。これか。あとミッション的なものはなさそうだね。で、あとはあれですな。どの辺だっけ？ここか。その前にだ。いらっしゃいませ。
What? You're hungry? I found a yam in the kitchen. Stubborn just means you'll starve.
Trouble settling in?
Doing the best I can. My job was to keep the Griffins safe, not fix their dinner.
I meant Hassan.
Oh. I guess we're both adjusting.
どっから来た？
How did Weishaupt find Asan and the others?
I only got involved in this a little while ago. Most wardens are still in the dark. Way I heard it, someone found a journal a few years back that mentioned a secret clutch of eggs. They've been now down to just one.
Well, a confused griffin should fit right in around here.
Appreciate it. There's no training.
I guess we'll figure it out.
Griffins don't trust easily. Lancet and Remy had to work to... They said a warden and a griffin have to move as one. But now, they're both dead.
Why'd the Gloom Howler attack the Airy? Doesn't seem right that they'd go extinct twice.
Not if I have anything to say about it. You sure you'll have time to help? Elgernon and Gillenane. Hard to believe.
Can't be easy hearing that your own gods are ending the world.
But I have to say, killing a monster is one thing. Taking down the goddess of all monsters and the god of vengeance while you're at it?
Every life in Thedas depends on it.
Fair enough. Always good to know where the boss stands.
Pretty much at the world not ending.
I can get behind that. What? I told you. It's yams or nothing.
Or maybe you need a new menu.
This.でなんでここ何してんですかね、二人して。イチャイチャ。二人でイチャイチャしてる。
Need and knowledge.
いらっしゃいませ。ドラゴンエイジもね、だいぶマイナーだよね、これね。登ってくれないんだけど。いらっしゃいませ。すごいマイナーだよな、このゲームな。
When last we spoke, you intended to assault the cruel and the corrupt, in hopes of finding servants of Elgernon and Gillenane. Has your search been successful?
You could say that. It looks like both the Venatori and the Antom are working for Elgernon and Gillenane.
Unsurprising. The Venatori want magical secrets, and the Antom want to destroy anyone opposing their brutal expansion. Both will readily bow to anyone who promises them power.
And they're using that power to hurt a lot of people. The Antom and the Venatori both have dragons doing their bidding.
Dragons? That is worse than I had feared.
Yeah. We drove off the one the Venatori brought into Minrathous. Barely.
Have you determined how the dragons are being directed? If it is blood magic, it may be possible to disrupt their control.
The dragons were blighted. We think that's what let the gods control them.
The Blight. Of course.
The Blight seems to be the gods' favored tool right now. We ran into Venatori who could control Darkspawn.
Elgernon would not bestow such power unless the Darkspawn were to serve as the main force of his army. And I suspect Gillenane will see the Darkspawn as new subjects for her modifications.
We've already run into a few Darkspawn nobody has seen before. That's in addition to the blighted dragons.
That is the fate Elgernon and Gillenane planned for this world then. Corruption and blighted slavery.
あんたも大して変わらない。あんたの悪魔に殺されるのとどっちがマシかな。いい加減にしろ。どうしよっか、これ。なんか選択肢これしかないね。いい加減にしてくれ。
Stop acting like you're so much better than they are. Your bullshit ritual would have destroyed the world just as badly.
Do you truly believe my goal was to destroy this world?
I believe your goal, like you said, was to transfer the gods to a better prison, the one you're stuck in now. And you were willing to tear down the veil and destroy this world while you did so.
The veil is a wound I cut into the Fade in a moment of desperation. While making their prison, it should not exist. I had a host of spirits ready to help when the veil fell. They would have minimized the loss of life.
何を言っている？知らんかった。
We thought you were just bringing the veil down to destroy everything. If we'd have known...
Thousands would still have perished. Varric would never have agreed to such a plan.
Why would you agree to it?
The world is broken because of my past choices. It falls to me to heal it, even if that healing comes with a cost.
Spoken like a god.
I am not a god. I am as I have always been. A man, all too aware of his failings.
そうね、ソラスは神じゃない。
But equally aware that if he did not act, accepting the judgment it would bring, all would be lost. They call me the Dread Wolf. What will they call you when this is over?
ソラスはですね、神に近いけど神ではないんです。エルフなん、古代エルフ人なんです。だから神に近いけど神ではないけど、人間からすると神に近いんですよ。でもエルフからすると神ではないんですよ。ここのね、狭間なんですよ。ソラスって。ドラゴンエイジインクリジションの時にもですね、ソラスをキャラクターとして使えるんですけど、ダウンロードコンテンツで、戦慄の狼っていうダウンロードコンテンツがあって、それソラス限定のやつなんですよね。で、それで初めてするんですよ。ソラス、お前っていうことが起きます。だからこのベイルの守護者は、インクリジションのすべてのダウンロードの先にあるんですよ。だから、ダウンロード一つでもやってないと、んってなるんですよ。究極のネタバレですね、これね。やってない人からすると。それは後で心配しよう。好きなもんね、読んでくれ。
I don't care what they call me. If they're calling me anything, it means they're still alive. That's all that matters.
Acceptance. You are willing to face the consequences your actions may one day bring, because the world needs you. I believe I can work with that. If the gods are using dragons, you will wish to find someone trained to fight them. Have you unlocked the Lighthouse Illuvian?
Yes, we found the crossroads. It's still confusing, though.
I cannot help you from in here. You may need to find an expert in the magic of the Fade. And if the Darkspawn are to be Elganon's army, you will need Grey Wardens to fight them.
I've got a few of them, and I'm a warden myself. Maybe that's enough?
Doubtful. You'll want an army. And I believe you will find a way to obtain one. You seem to have a knack for gaining the cooperation of your adversaries.
Solus thinks we need a dragon hunter and a Fade expert.
He's right, about the dragon hunter at least. Look, when I was with the Inquisition, I saw some terrible things. But what happened to Treviso? I mean, so much death. Lucanus stayed behind. He said he'll be back soon, but at least you took care of yours.
We hurt it, but didn't kill it. The dragon flew off before we could put it down.
A dragon hunter would have helped him in Rathus, that's for sure. です
ね、ベイルの守護者っ で一体何なんだろう。審問会っていうのはですね、一応、この世界の名前がセダスっていうんですけど、このセダスの世界の中では最も強力な部隊なんですよね。世界が危機的状況下にあったら臨時政府を作るみたいな。その臨時政府の中には、例えばそうですね、いろんな国々があるんですけど、その国々の中で、その審問会は最初はね、教会の下の専属特殊作戦軍みたいな感じなんですけど、そこからどんどんいろんな国々の厄介事を正していく。で、そのうちに、その厄介事を正していった、組織の人々がですね、審問会に手伝ってくれるみたいな感じで、どんどん勢力が上がっていくんですよ。で、最終的にはですね、教会よりもはるかに強力な部隊として、成り上がっていくっていう、ドラゴンエイジらしい、ゲームなんですけど、多分、ベイルの守護者の場合は、その名の通り、民間だと思います。いろんな組織には入ってるんですけど、オールスターにはなってるんですけど、こんな感じで、どっかを選択したら、どっかが死滅するみたいな選択は一切なかったんですね、エイジって。だから今回の場合は、自分が選択したら、その責任も問われる。っていう感じのやつなんです。で、このベールは、多分民間じゃないかなっていう。民間止まりかもしれないですね。今、この状況下だと。分かってるよ、そんなの。
Don't remind me. Fewer people injured and we wouldn't have to worry about it coming back.
We can't forget the second dragon in Treviso. We should see how we can help, but we're without Lucanus until he's done helping the crows. Who knows how long?
Oh.
Hey, let's not get stuck in our regrets, all right?
Just so we're clear, you're taking advice from this elven god, Solus. The Solus who tried to tear down the veil? You really trust him?
やつにはかれたことはない。
He's been right about a lot of things. He knows how Elganon and Gillinane work. We need him.
As long as you're sure.
So, a Fade expert and a dragon hunter. I'll ask around about dragon hunters and see what turns up. Come talk to me in a bit.
And I've been corresponding with someone about the lighthouse's reverberative oscillations and the resulting dimensional peculiarities. Oh, sorry. Not relevant. I'll get a message through to a Fade expert immediately.
See, Rook? Nothing to worry about.
All right. We all know what to do. Let's get going.
これ対立したらみんな離れるのかね。お、ミッションがある。行くぞ。
Rook, I was thinking of taking a son for a walk. You could use the exercise. Thought you'd like to come?
いいよ。トリュフ探しだろ。何これ。よう。こんなとこにいたんだな。
Okay, Balara. What's your lead on getting us a Fade expert for the team?
Good evening.
Greetings.
Rook! So, we need a Fade expert. I've been writing to a senior mage who fits, but right now he's on an expedition, so I reached out to his colleagues to find... This is Lady Myrna and Vorka. They're necromancers. Mournwatch ones, I mean.
Your friend's request for a Fade expert was urgent. How darksome are things outside Navarra?
助けが必要なほど。
We've seen terrible magic. Old magic. It'll get worse unless we step up.
Balara's correspondent is Professor Emric Volkarin, a Fade expert and powerful psychogol.
You will need him.
Where can I find him?
The Professor is currently delving the shrouded halls in the Grand Necropolis. We will grant you passage to look for him. Where the dead. Lately, they grow restless.
Oh. すげえな、めっちゃ速い。
So I put the word out for dragon hunters, and I've heard back about someone who might work. It's a woman named Tosh from a group of Ravani treasure hunters called the Lords of Fortune.
Sounds promising.
An agent for the Lords said that Tosh is working on a mission for them along the Ravane coast.
Thanks for finding a contact. There can't be that many professional
Time to find out if the crossroads can get... We'll head out whenever you're ready.
よし、先に長いのやっちゃおう。共同墓地から。ベララが探してくれたんでベラだと思う。
This is it. But no sign of the professor.
I hope he's here and that he doesn't mind us disturbing him. He is a senior necromancer. I don't... Oh!
Visitors! What a marvelous surprise! Any trouble with the lift? Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emric Volkarin of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met. Well, in person, but I...
Balara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all the...
Actually...
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
親切友好的だ。
I didn't expect such a warm welcome. Considering.
Please, don't be put off. The workforce is perfectly harmless.
チャンネル登録、ありがとうございます。
I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here. I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Toward that screaming?
Something's gone.
これってさ、一度難易度設定したらさ、上げられないのかね。語り部？あ、これじゃね？ 前回やった時これだったんですよ。バラ冒険者。あ、なるほど。これじゃないかな。死の帽子。どういうこと？はあ。
Rye in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Oh, wow. I've never seen anything like this.
ネバラだから多分カサンドラじゃないかな。カサンドラがいた故郷。ネバラってこんなとこなんだね。
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it. Let everyone go.
まあこれされるとね。
It's vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
Oh, 一般人。
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves, depending on their condition.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
No reaching this. The light.
What's that?
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzies. Poor things. I must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it. We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay. How?
Give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
いたいた、おいでー。
Hello.
Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
あなたがそこから出てきちゃダメじゃないの。そこにやっといていい。
Doors open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
ため息の道。はあ。迷った。
I hope we can help here, Professor.
You already have, Bellara. And it's just Emmerich. Please.
Great, Professor.
I assume your visit has to do with recent upheavals we've sensed in the Fade?
Oh, just a little.
痛えな。おお、俺何に食らったんだ今。今何食らったの？謎の攻撃。あ、やべえ、なんか取っちゃった。壊しちゃった。ウィッスル見つけないといけない。なんかね、迷路なんですよ。ダンジョンって言っていいでしょうね。おお。ああ、これこれ。
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Behind you.
Spy trouble ahead. A solid hit.
別にどうでもいいんだけどね。
This is locked too, and I didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid.
Here we go.
They've answered. We'll need to find the wizards.
あいたい。
To the door.
おお、片手剣も強えな。封殺がすげえ。
Strange. This door shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't it?
The necropolis rearranges itself every so often.
え、さっきあそこ壊したよな。なにこれ、資料ダメージか。おいでー。
Here's our second wisp. These are way different than some of the wisps in Arlethan.
I should like to meet some one day.
I don't know, Professor. Your wisps seem less, dangerous.
うわ、くそか、逃げんな。おい
There's the
で。
last wisp.
Good. Let's return to the door. Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the bell. Despair is far more pervasive than I thought.
おう。うん。
Must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here.
あれ、あ、
You think a
ハッチェットになったの
behind
か。
all the despair demons?
Oh yes. Mortals are their prime attraction. Trouble ahead. They're attacking from afar.
ええー。
Ranged incoming.
ああ、なるほど。おお。ドロップキック。開くの？
Ranged incoming.
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will be better. We must find who lured them there in the first place.
あ、間違っちゃった。 エフェクト。制御アビリティダメ。制御アビリティダメとは。ダメか。いけねえな。
Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
I trained with the wardens in the Underfells.
Home to the fortress of Weishaupt. I've heard stories. You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground.
Okay.
This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook? This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
What's it do exactly?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fae.
Oh, that'd be helpful in Arlethan, but I bet it only works here, doesn't it?
Quite correct. The bell would be inert, outside the necropolis.
Still, I bet the principles could be replicated.
めちゃ戦いそう。
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin. By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair? Who brought it here?
Venatori.
The Venatori. Of course.
どこにでもベネトリがいるな。
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Shh. Think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that Hand of Glory burns down,
so don't dawdle.
We found those Venatori.
No trace in
危ねえ。強すぎる。
Gold, artifacts.
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new master.
Ah, I'll fill you in on them later.
Ah.ちょこまかと。
Well, down one more despair demon.
ちょこまかと。
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori.
剣士が一番強いのでは？
This looks interesting.
I didn't know they'd learn to make miniature ones into Vinter.
Hello? Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the territory, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will...
ちょっと鼻かんできます。
Tell to him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work.
これ終わったら寝ようか。
The sunken star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
これだこれだ。
There's one chain.
Excellent.
Yes!
Kill them all, but save the
So その槍よこせ。ほら起きろよ。
Excellent. All safe.
あ、こういうのあったんだ。
Quickly, help them! Have them now. We must return to the lower level to reach the bell. Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori?
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
There's the Venatori.
Got it.
How are we doing, Emmerich?
The bell is slowly waking.
Venatori brought demons.
Eh?
Rage demon! Great job, Rook!
Attack from a distance! Halfway there.
De. あれ起きろ。いやー、あれ
Now what?
Now, the grand necropolis shows itself!
Those dispiriting gone. Pretty impressive.
Thank you, but come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. A hand of glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from. Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least. The implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
Yeah.
Well, hi. And thanks.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navarra. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
本当はソラスがいいんだけどね。一緒に戦えてよかった。
Ain't you good in a fight? We went through a lot of demons.
I've faced worse in the necropolis.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful! I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
The grand necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But it...
はい、じゃあ次回はですね、近接格闘のドラゴンハンターさんを探しに行きましょう。出た。これ変わんないんだね。 で、あとは、こことここ。あとこっち行ってみようか。いや、スレイヤーだからこっちかな。ということで今日はこの辺でお疲れ様でした。右目がやばい。それでは皆さんおやすみなさい。右目がやべえマジで。涙がすごくてね、右目が大洪水してますね、涙で。で、左目はそうでもないんですよ。低気圧の影響ですね。で、チャンネル登録をありがとうございます。もしね、楽しかったらでいいですよ。チャンネル登録と、グッド押してくれたら私のモチベが上がります。はい。本来だったらね、今778人まで落ちちゃったんですけど、本来だったら多分785人くらいいってんじゃないかな。本来このまんま上がってったらの話ですけど。790人ぐらいになったらまた新しいゲームをスタートさせようかなと思っております。では、お疲れ様でした。おやすみなさいませ。